So one of the biggest and highly requested videos so far is actually knowing the settings of what my Apple CarPlay was. Well, let me tell you this. It's virtually plug and play. You just kind of need to understand and watch the video of me actually installing it. Otherwise, none of this stuff is even going to be applicable to you guys. Apple CarPlay is good and bad. I think the aftermarket ones suck. I don't know how the ones that actually come with the car actually are. But from my experience, it's not great. This aftermarket one bugs out all the time. It's very annoying when it just auto connects, and like when you don't have it on auto connect and you have to manually connect it, then you have to go into the settings, and it's really dumb. I'm not saying I wouldn't ever have this, because I definitely think it adds value to the car in a sense, because most people do actually like Apple CarPlay. I just don't personally like it. But here, let me turn this on. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what settings I did. So it's gonna turn on real quick. It's gonna go through all the main settings of like the powered by Android and then Extron. And keep in mind, I actually did get this through Amazon. So you don't need to be spending $1,400 from some website because you get customer service. It's really not hard to install, and it's not hard to actually understand what to do. So right now it's just connecting, and that's the auto connect. Now this is the actual Apple CarPlay. You can go into different menus and everything and whatever you want to have for apps. So all I'm gonna do is exit out of this guy. This is one of the settings. You can scroll through a bunch of stuff for it. I didn't really touch any of it. If you want to go into more detail, you go into the settings of the Apple CarPlay device or the Extrons unit. This is where you can set up your Wi-Fi, car infotainment. It's a bunch of stuff. Like, you can go through it yourself. So I'm gonna go back. This is where you want to focus on some stuff. Like I said, this was literally plug and play. The only things that let me turn on the light. The lights are on. The only things that I ever did, except literally plugging it in, was making sure the rear view camera was connected. So when you're installing this, so I'm gonna go here. You have, again, a bunch of different things you can mess with, but right now I'm gonna go to car info, general settings. You can pick the rear view camera type. So you want original rear camera. It's gonna give you a whole bunch of different settings though. I think the one that it's programmed on is the aftermarket rear camera AHD, but you don't need that because then you won't get any connection or anything. So you just need to hit original rear camera. You could do activate 360 camera, which obviously, if you guys haven't seen, most of these F chassis have the cameras all over the place, which is the 360 cam. So I've enabled it. I've enabled voice commands. There's a bunch of other things like full screen display of the original car. You have Bluetooth call switch. Now, another thing you might be asking yourself is, if you get Apple CarPlay, can you still make phone calls? Absolutely. And it doesn't sound like crap. It's a little delayed, but it doesn't sound bad at all. For most people that are really expecting Apple CarPlay that's integrated, not just like a aftermarket device that you put on your dashboard and stuff, like something you actually put in the car to make it look nice, just like what I have, it is definitely worth it. But for me, I'm more the person that just likes the old school stuff where I just, not necessarily put in a CD, but I just don't like Apple CarPlay a majority of the times. It just annoys the hell out of me. Another thing to know is that you can try your best to change the configurations of the units of measurement. However, mine didn't seem to really go through with that, so it is what it is. I'm not too upset about it. Now, take this into consideration too, because I personally think that I should have went with the smaller version, like the 10.25 inch or whatever size it is. It's the smallest one. It's basically a little bit bigger than the OEM. This one is the 12.75, and then you have the 14.6, which a lot of people seem to like, and I absolutely hate it. This one obstructs your view by, I would say, a good 2 to 3 inches, and it's not great. Me personally, since I don't do much of Apple CarPlay anything, I just would rather have a smaller screen that still does the exact same job, but it keeps it more of an OEM look rather than aftermarket, because now it kind of looks ricer. And this is what it looks like from the windshield. I mean, it is freaking massive. If you don't have tint on your windows, you can see this thing from literally a mile away. No exaggerations, it's huge. So again, it looks ricer. If you were to go with an OEM one, it's 10 times better. But that's all I can say for it. It's super easy to install, super easy to configure, and, well, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.